Okay, that was not what I needed. I'm going to be completely honest. Not at all what I needed to happen there. Anyways.
You could do that.
Heck yeah.
What was I doing even?
Sounds good. Look at that, it's even got the 12-volt 2x6 connector and everything. Fully modular. Just need to finish up the cable management. Don't look at that. Instead, look at this. The one last part we have for our build that is not made by Red Dragon, as they don't currently make graphics cards. Although, we did notice that there is a GPU option in their dropdown that doesn't go anywhere yet. So I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe they just have a member on their team who really wishes that they made GPUs? Or maybe they have a member on their team who really just doesn't care about managing their website. Either way, we went with this Red Devil 5700 XT from Power Color. What? Devils have horns? Dragons have horns? Besides, once it's all together, who's gonna call me on it? That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Great job, Red Dragon and adjacent. Let's fire it up. Oh, before we can do that, we're gonna need some peripherals. We couldn't find a ton of information, at least in English, on the Coral 2 gaming monitor. What does Coral have to do with dragons exactly?
More than the PSU 007 80 plus gold.
Okay, I get it. Anywho, it's 1440p. Apparently
They're really
overclocks
selling this,
to
by the way.
180
Really
hertz
selling you
with
on
a
this.
1 millisecond response time. Ow! And the website says VA curved or IPS, but claims a 1000 to 1 contrast ratio, meaning I guess it's IPS?
Oh, that's the Coral one.
So it's IPS?
Probably VA?
That is a cheap, ugly power brick.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And that is a not height adjustable stand.
Oh, this one at least has DisplayPort.
Well, did the Coral one not?
On the website it says VGA and HDMI. I don't know if that's true because their website is very unreliable.
Big moment. Hey, all the RGB works, let's go. Those of you wondering, by the way, yes, I reversed that one fan on purpose. Noctua posted a blog post recently where they found that intaking air right at the top front of the case and then immediately exhausting it was actually detrimental for cooling. So I was like, why don't we try having 3 intakes at the front and then 2 at the back for positive pressure and to avoid that situation. Now I just need some inputs, and for that we've got,
Anyways.
good, 3 anime
I say anyways a
products,
lot.
or at least 2 anime products. No, 3 anime products. Red Dragon, you know you don't have to put anime in the product name, right? I can see that it's anime. Starting with the mouse pad, wow, do they ever make some bold claims. Skin-friendly, waterproof coated, lint roll.
What?
Are they saying that it is a lint roller or that they lint rolled it before they shipped it to you?
Look at this print quality. Oh, no. That is some really unimpressive. It's got texture. That would be really, that's going to peel in like a week.
Huh. Remember that bit recently where Lisa zooms in on Andrew's crotch and it's all caught in 4K? When I was feeling the texture, I was like, that is a really light
What
mouth.
the?
It is a feature these
What
days.
to do next?
But also just kind of feels cheap. With that said, the specs seem like it should be pretty decent. It features both Bluetooth and dongle connections with a 1000 hertz polling rate.
Wow, that's
and
also
it handles up to
worthless. This.
26,000 DPI using what is probably a Pixart PAW3395 sensor.
So you just
So
put in the
probably
final
because
shit,
the website doesn't
no?
really have much in the way of useful information.
Mm.
Wow, this is a vibe already.
This going at all?
And we haven't even got
It
the
is.
keyboard on here yet.
Relay buffer.
The Starblade K707 Pro. This is probably the strongest entry from Red Dragon, which kind of makes sense because I think this is kind of how they got their start, was budget gaming keyboards. In this case, it operates in USB-C, Bluetooth, or 2.4 gigahertz mode. It's got noise dampening foam ×5, and actually sounds pretty darn good. According to Red Dragon, it uses custom lubed linear mint Mambo switches, and it even offers a Mac and PC mode. Not a bad little package. How much does it cost?
It's currently $56 on sale.
Really? I mean, definitely a little bit plasticky, but in terms of how it actually feels, it's not bad. And the mouse is cheaper than we thought. It's like between
What do I
20
put
and
here for the
35
the
bucks, depending on
subheader?
which variant you go with. Not gonna lie, I'm actually feeling kind of good about this setup right now. Like,
Grab this though. We'll need it.
whisper quiet at idle, which sure it's idling, but a bad fan is a bad fan, and it's not going to be quiet at any speed. And you know, yeah, obviously this isn't the world's most amazing 180 hertz display, but it's
up
180
here.
freaking hertz, and the mouse feels great for 20 bucks. What is it? 25, 20?
It was 20 bucks on sale for the yellow one. How would you like to feel a whole lot worse?
Okay.
Here's some more really not impressive looking accessories.
Oh.
Oh, we just go with designs. We'll just go with designs. That's a good. Okay. Yeah. It doesn't
feels
sound as
better than I
loud
expected.
on
Oh,
stream.
joy.
It doesn't go all the way up?
Maybe
Oh,
in the
there you
dark
go.
it goes up higher.
But it's very annoying.
Maybe the Surge Frostbite sound
Those kind of
will be
jokes.
better with its, oh wow, style. 5 programmed backlight patterns. When you lead with that on your sound bar, it tells you that sound quality was not your top priority. Let's go ahead and put this here. And what else you got?
I've got the Hitman webcam. It's called the GW800 Online. But when we got the box, it's got a different name. So.
AUX mode.
What
Oh,
does it say?
is it
AUX?
Bluetooth?
Oh, it does have Bluetooth.
No way.
Okay, that makes it a little bit more
You
compelling.
know what? It's kind of cool looking. In an I'm 14.
Oh, that's
and
ugly.
girls
No,
are
no, no, that's
red,
ugly.
red,
Are you
red
serious?
away. How much is it?
$60.
All right. Oh, we got to try the camera.
I need to look
Hey,
that
there we
way
go.
for-
The webcam's working.
Makes
How do I
sense.
look? Oh wow, does not like that light above me. That's for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I would say the detail level is fairly low. You can barely make out the amazing motherboard pattern on this 64-ounce water bottle from LTDstore.com.
Thought it was fine, but okay.
Headphones are
Guess I'm not a camera person.
I don't doubt it for 1 second.
Why did we pick this game? I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
How do the mouse and keyboard feel?
Honestly, kinda okay. I'd need to play a competitive FPS or something to really know how the mouse is, but so far, it seems great for what it is. The performance of the PC doesn't really matter because Red Dragon doesn't make any of the parts that contribute to that, but I am a little confused that we're running Skyrim at between 35 and 59 FPS, so it does feel a little kind of laggy.
I just like the sound of that keyboard. I think it sounds premium for its price.
Oh, definitely. For 55 bucks, Red Dragon definitely looking good in their like core competencies here.
Even this monitor, the colors are not great.
No,
but the
they're
clarity
really
is
not.
there.
Yeah, it doesn't look like VA, dude. I think the pixel response time is too good to be VA. I like this.
God damn, I've
Yeah,
run
it
into the
doesn't feel
centering
cheap
thing
anymore
again.
Once I'm gaming, it only feels cheap if I'm like analyzing it. But the clicks are nice, they're balanced, they're not too light, not too heavy. I think the mouse is the highlight for me.
Yeah. Even
Yeah,
if
I do.
it's 36 bucks. That's nothing to sneeze at.
Now seems like a good time for us to try the soundbar.
I know what I do. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Okay, we're struggling a little bit in this game, but that's just down to the fact that we're using an older GPU. Overall, this setup actually seems pretty
I don't know what
decent
this-
if we put all modern parts.
There was
in. How much did we pay
no-
for all this.
He goes from, let's listen to the sound. We're struggling a little bit. It's like, oh yeah, with the audio, yeah, because the soundbar's not that great. And then he just goes, the GPU. It's like, hold on, whoa, you just skipped over the thing you were trying to talk about. What happened there? What happened there? Again, the only measuring tool you ever need is a line. Boom.
It was about $690 for all the Red Dragon stuff we have today.
All the peripherals, monitor, case.
Oh, this isn't
cooler.
in a
It's
thing.
really competitively priced. I thought it was going to be just a joke and a teardown of everything, but at the prices that they are, all this Red Dragon stuff's not so bad. Outside of the audio stuff.
The mouse pad actually like feels really good. I actually
I
really
don't need this.
I think it feels a little cheap.
I need
Sure,
that.
For
It
80
is
bucks.
cheap.
Yeah, for 80 bucks.
Yeah, with
not
two
so bad.
tempered glass panels
Yeah.
and pretty modern features, it's hard for me to say that I would buy them for myself with so many other options available. But it's also worth noting that Red Dragon seems to mostly focus on continents not called North America. From a quick browse of their product selection in those other markets, it seems like even if riding the Vermilion Worm might not make sense for everything over here, although some things are pretty good, it could be a really great experience somewhere like Brazil or India. Maybe leave a comment down below with your Red Dragon experience. We're especially curious about any of the categories we didn't feature, like Red Dragon perfume and cologne, and also what appears to be a moderately successful car detailing product line. What, do they just have you like breathe fire and burn away the dirt? Do they also make descalers for your coffee pot? I'm just winging it at this
That's
point.
what happens when he goes too long without telling anyone about our sponsor.
Micro Center. They've got tons of deals on monitors this March, and you can
Okay. I think I'm good on that for now. No. No. Please. Why? There we go. Oh wow, that's like spot on almost. Where's the I have a button for this one. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. You don't use the button for anything? And you're doing this at least. And yeah. Alright. That's not a lot, or is it? No, it is. Alright. Fair enough. But it's not vertically, though. There we go. Should have just gone with that from the beginning. I thought about it a long time ago, and then I was like, nah. I'm also going to raise this up a smidge. Let's see if YouTube recommends anything else good. Nope. Please don't do that. Okay. What is it even giving me here? There's one thing I'm interested in watching. Save to watch later. It's one of those kind of things. Come on. Thinking. This is a very uninspired fucking YouTube feed, honestly, right here. Very uninspiring. I guess we watch something about Japanese trains.
Up an image of Japan's ultra
Sure.
passenger rail system, one likely thinks of this, the Shinkansen. It's a fair association.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really enjoy.
First high-speed rail line, collapsing what was a 6-hour journey between.
What is it? It's Wendover Productions, and there's. They're also just not memorable. There's the one with the windmill, and there's like 2 others, but all look exactly like this. Like this. And it just fucking feels like they had an AI. For the longer ones, it feels like it's like a combination of like they asked an AI to read the fucking Wikipedia article on the subject and then make like a condensed version written in a certain style. That's it. Like this is, there's nothing. Huh? There's nothing really. My bag of rice took offense to that. So for some reason, but like this is nothing. Now, why am I gonna watch? Fuck it. Then I'm not watching it. Actually, fuck you. You know what? Sticking by my principles or something. That's a good point. Why would I watch it? It's like those fucking those AI, not generated, but like they have like AI cut clips from TV shows and then put its own generated subtitles on it. It's like, no, you shouldn't watch that stuff because those people should not be getting money for it at all. Man, this really is an uninspiring YouTube feed. Man, this sucks. All right, YouTube's taking a day off or something. The algorithm needs its fucking paid vacation time. It's becoming sentient. It needs paid time off. It's alive. God damn it. What the fuck then I would do? What the hell can I do then? Have I listened to this on stream yet? No. Right, this is cut off. That's what this is. So I need another one. Then align it. Oh, oh. Alright, then this one's the 6th one. This one's the 5th one. Whatever you say. It's a little bit well, I guess on desktop it would be like this big. Also, there's like the whole point of the website is to show this off better. The whole point of the website is to show that off better. This is just for schmucks who feel like this is necessary. Because they're stick in the muds or whatever. There are sticks in the mud. I guess the mud wouldn't be plural, the sticks would be. Here's another question for myself. Is this centered? Yeah, now it is. Now it definitely is. I gotta put like a little subtitle though and just put designs and then parentheses logos. Yeah. Parentheses logos. There we go. Actually, let's see. We go with this.
Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines.
Now that might be a little bit too low.
Always know that you'll be safe. I'll be here throughout your days. Come find me and we will play.
And then what do I do about the decals? I was just saying, like, you know, the website's better for this, website's better for this, website's better for this, website's better, blah, 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 blah. Why not just link to the website at this point? Like, why not? At this point, it's showing off the finished stuff. Look at the website. There's all the stuff on there. How do I direct it to it? Like, hey, look. Click here to look at it on the fucking prototype website I made for it. Prototype website is, at this point, way beyond prototype, but like here. Just go here. Look at this. Wow, ooh, there's all the finished stuff. You like? You know, like? Granted, the loading is still an issue. Especially these are just such large image files. And by large, I mean they're like a megabyte at most, some of them. But when there's 64 of them, and it just has to simultaneously load all of them. Partially my fault, because I haven't implemented a thing called lazy loading, where it just loads only the things that are on screen at that moment, and everything below like this line would not be loaded right now. Like, yeah, I don't know how this works for this, or how that would work for this. This is still the same page, just different like little tabs in the page showing different content. So technically, at this point, these could be considered all on screen. Same thing with all of these, and then all of these. So I don't know how it would even function. It would load all 4 of these, all the ones that would be on screen if you were to click on them at that moment, or if it just loads literally the thing on screen at that moment. Anyways, so this would be faster for, would it be faster for loading? Just to load this one. And at some point I have to link to the website anyways. I think what I do, 1 button, 2 button, 3 button, because I have logos, decals, banners, and that's what we go with. And I'm gonna hope that, where's the, oh, it's way in the, yeah. Oh wait, but that's up there. Yeah. So we can get rid of this. Grab this rectangles. And then grab these ones. And then put them there. Yeah. Then we have the buttons. That would work. That would work. On something real quick.
Watching the world rise up in flames, seeking a light to guide the way. We gotta fight to save the day, counting on us to win the fray.
Okay. All right. So we do the buttons. That's the conclusion here. We do buttons. I'm just thinking, what do I want to do with the UX, UI, web design stuff? Do I really make it a separate presentation? God damn it. Anyways. Right. I think I really have to, because I have it as two separate things on my website, on my portfolio, whatever the fuck it is. I have like 3 different tabs open. Not tabs, instances of my browser open. Here's the thing, right? I have web design, UX, UI design. So it's like, if you click on this one, I would say, go to do a graphic design presentation, and do this one, do the UX, UI version. And then maybe have the alternate version. So it goes like here, right? I have this one. This is the graphic design one. So we do this. So if we are on the graphic design section of my portfolio, you click on this, or you click on it, takes you to this. You go through this bit first, run into the buttons that take you to the website, and then underneath it is the UX UI design presentation glued underneath it, and then it would be the other way around. And that's what we go with. I seriously need YouTube to give me anything to watch in the background. Please. Please und danke. Yeah. I mean, sure. Save that to watch later. Maybe it knows I'm streaming and it's like, let's give them uninspiring stuff so that there's nothing nothing for him to watch. Here, hold on. I'm gonna do one thing. I'll watch a short. Okay, well, that was lame. It was like a little art one about 4 different types of artists. It's like, okay, kind of lame. There really is. Actually, you know what? Nah. I was gonna say, no, there's no chance I could be copyright stricken by a company that doesn't exist anymore. But then again, why would I watch an 11-year-old video? Other than for nostalgia, maybe. I don't know why I'm. Damn it. Anyways. Fuck me. I guess we just don't watch anything because YouTube refuses to make any sort of good recommendation. Yeah. What an interesting stream I have. Worthless completely. Anyways. At a minimum, I can group this. Oh, hey, that's actually... No, because the buttons aren't... It's okay. No, it's fine. Yeah. 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 And if I do the UX UI design version, it would be presentation, and the button would be check out the website. Yeah. Fair enough. Oh, is there a point to streaming this? No, but there isn't a point to not streaming. Just gotta remember that. So every time I look at the 0, I'm just like, oh, just talking to myself for no reason. Being uninspiring. I don't know if I need to be inspirational, but I mean, not being entertaining at least. It's like, what do you want me to do? I'm just, it's not like anyone else does anything super fantastical on a stream. Like, no. I mean, really, if I had a topic to talk about, sure. What if I just complain? What if that's what I do? Just complain about how streaming is one of those scenarios where it's the rich get richer. Because you have a chat that just constantly feeds you topics of discussions, then you never run out of content. So you can constantly be entertaining to at least someone. So yep, there it is. That's the easy way. What? Okay, I'm just not in the mood. Okay, come on. I don't know what I'm stalling for, honestly. Do this. Copy it. It's going to start out the same. But it's not going to have that. I think up to a certain point it will be the same. So maybe up until this bit. There we go. So this will be the same-ish. If we change this to unit, okay, and then that's a bit of a problem. Just thinking. Because if I have, it can't start like this. When it's the second one, if you're looking at the graphic design one, right? If you're looking at it from the graphic design tab, you scroll through it, hit down with the button, and then you start the UX UI design portion, just so you don't have to change web pages to look at it all. That UX UI design portion can't start with this. It just can't. It needs to start with this bit. I'm trying to think, can I make it more universal? The answer is no. Because this would have to be the start of a slide. This. I have to move all of this up onto this slide, which would take up so much from this. Yeah, it's just not. It's not ideal. Oh, hey, the music's turned off. Good job, man. You dunce. Whatever. We can just make the UX UI one. That's it. Website goals? Goals is a word you can use. I don't want to use objective again. That's really the subheader. Objective is just such a good word, though. Website. Intentions is a good word, but it is exactly what I need, though. It's close. Website. It's also too long of a word. Yeah, I guess we just go with goals. To showcase designs for various aspects of. It's even lagging when I'm typing this. It's just my PC's struggling so bad. I do need to upgrade. I was saying this earlier. We were watching that Red Dragon LTT video. There's aspects of the WRLA. Like, this is what the components are like 7 years old. Most of it, well, the important ones are. Because the power supply, the case, some of the storage. I upgraded probably closer to 2 years ago. Or no, I don't know. Minimum of a year ago, maximum of 2 years ago. I thought that maybe this thing would last a little bit longer. This is a 2070 and a GPU is a 2070 and a CPU is a 9700. So you know it's generations ago, 2 generations for the GPU, and then I don't even know how many for the fucking CPU because they go through those like fucking hotcakes. Real world scenario. And I thought when I upgraded the power supply, like I upgraded the power supply, the storage, and the case, so the cooling really of the whole system. I thought, okay, that's like a stepping stone for in a few more years' time, when the 2070 and the 9700 finally become actually truly too outdated, that I have a power supply that's powerful enough to run something, you know, whatever modern GPU and CPU, right? We have enough power. And one is starting to look like maybe 1,000 watts isn't enough for some of them, but you know, I don't have to get a top end. I don't need like a 5090 or a. God, I never remember AMD's naming scheme. I think they're on them like 97. No, 9,900. No, 9,700. I don't know. Fucking whatever AMD's most recent one is. The top end ones, right? I don't need the top end specs of whatever modern generation. Like if I was to just go by NVIDIA numbers, right? I would go with probably a 5080. Like I would go with whatever 80 is the newest one when I do finally upgrade everything. Whether it's right now, it would be the 5080, or if it's like 2 years from now, is the 6080. Or 3 years from now, whenever they get around to it. You know? I wouldn't do a 90. I wouldn't do a Ti. Just a normal 80 would probably be as far as I would go. Like the standard higher mid, because there's 90, 80, 70, and there's 60s and 50s that no one really gives a fuck about. So really, if you're just talking about the 3 big ones of 70, 80, 90, and you call 80 the mid tier, I would go with just the standard mid tier. Same thing with the CPU. Like if I went by Intel numbers because they're the ones I know, I would go with whatever the first 2 digits are, because now it's what, the 13th or 14. And then, because this one's 9,700 Intel, so 9,700. So let's say in 2 or 3 years from now, they're on like the 15, and then whatever 100 you want to pick. So I would go with like the 15,700. You know, just like another mid tier. Like they're basically just mid tiers. I was hoping it would last until like that long, but it's struggling with this. There's a noticeable delay between hitting the button and when it actually shows up. Oh, that could be a monitor thing. That could be a skill issue of the monitor. Although this isn't the 75 Hz, it's fine. Maybe, I don't know. Or no, this one's 60, this one's 75. Yeah, whatever. But it has been crashing programs. more recently, and it takes like 80% of the time. I have to hit the power button twice on that thing to load, to have it boot up. Hit the power button, all the lights turn on, nothing else does. So you have to hold down the power button, kill it, and then hit the power button again, turn it on, and then everything turns on. Like, then it actually gets going. And it's like one of these days, it's just not going to turn on at all. One of these days, it's just going to completely give up. That's what worries me. So it's either going to do that first, or it's literally just whichever one it runs into first. Being unable to run the most latest versions of the programs I use, or it just stops turning on. It's going to be one or the other. All right. Yeah. Oh, hold on. So, I don't know, this isn't the best writing for this, but so basically, it's very casual right there. So basically, I don't know, in a more real world scenario. In like hence, real world scenario hence. No, I think we just stick with this. This is fine. All right, and then we move this, and then this. And this. First up, we move them up. They're out of order, but then we move them up here. Control G, Control X. Here, there. Yes. Okay. And this is where we include those rectangles that I got rid of earlier. So we grab this, rotate it, put it in the in-between area, and put it down here. Yeah. Yeah. And then as far as maybe we do some UX UI elements, so like the hover effect is that gray. I don't know if it's really part of this. I don't know. Much as I just chose that color. Not random, but just went, okay, pick a hover color. Yeah, that's a good one. And just copy and paste it the whole way through. It's just shades of gray, honestly. Oh, but the texture though, the texture for the background, yes. So that's on every single page. So I need open. Not that. It's in. I just moved. These are the ones I moved. They're here. This. Okay, well that's just okay. You've done that. Why? I think I would open it, but no. Give me this. Put it there. And then align it with these, please. Come on. There you go. The texture doesn't really get through, but I know it does. And then I think these have a different one. Because it's lighter, because I needed the blacks to show up for some of the logos. So this would have been too dark. I need to open up this one too. Yeah, like this. Grab it. Holy. Or do we do that? Not really much else. Actually, you know what I could do? I don't struggle. Please, just don't struggle. Don't crash. It's save.
Watching the world rise up in flames, seeking the light to guide the way. We gotta fight.
Is there anything else? Oh, a glow. If I count the glow as a... It's consistent throughout the website. So, for the nav bar at least. Nothing else. Actually, no, the footer has one too. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with this. I'm gonna make this white because it's more about the shape than the color. Because every team's individual page has it match their color scheme. Oh, you can see the line. Is that just a rendering thing? Okay. That line is just literally the difference between the two panels. Sometimes it just does a little error visually. Doesn't actually show up in the real world. Right. Now this I have sketches for. I have sketches for the website layouts, which I need to take pictures of. I use this for consistency's sake. A little camera tripod, not camera tripod, phone tripod. Those are sketches for the video animation. Oh, I could do. We'll get to that when we get to that. I just had an idea though.
Staring at the mirror, feeling safe and sound, hiding under
This is a legitimate question. Do I
everything's alright.
freehand it or do I? And I already have the tripod with me, so I know exactly what I'm gonna do.
Things getting clearer, but if we keep on losing touch, where will we go? And since we keep closing our eyes, what do we know? But if we keep on losing touch, where will we go?
That's a smaller one. This one's a little too tall. Or I could use like a stack of books. Nah. You know what does annoy me is that these grips for the phones, they're never made for if you have a case. If the case makes your phone too thick, and so it can't actually grab it.
Staring at the mirror, slipping out of sight. Nothing's getting clearer. But if we keep on losing touch, where will we go? And since we keep closing our eyes, what do we know? But if we keep on losing touch, where will we go? And since we keep closing our eyes, what do we know?
I'm leaning towards maybe a stack of books might actually be better. I don't know. I The thing is, I don't really have a stack of books. Let's see. How high does it have to be? Not that high. Okay. The camera doesn't have to be that high above it. So I just need a good lights. Which I do have. I'm hoping it's in here. No. I have to just all these. Well, one thing that is the one thing that isn't the cable in there. Yeah, how much battery does it have? Oh, fuck me. Okay. Damn, I don't remember how you change modes. There we go. I think we just leave it like that. So hold on, this is gonna be a little bit jank, but hold it like so. And somehow, hold on. I'm absolutely blinding the camera right now. Do that. Get that out. Frame now. Lower it. I know what I could do. Hold on. There. Right there, push it all the way up against the desk. Damn it. This is so much more complicated than it used to be. Can't I just have the light on? Maybe I can, hold on. Oh, it just flash. No, you can have the light on when you're doing a video, but not when you're... No, hold on. I can do better somehow. Somehow I can do better. Now the mic is in the way even better? Okay.
When we collide, one look into your eyes, it's like I'm watching a beautiful sunrise. I bring out the shades, try to keep my heart tamed. Anything from
Again, somehow the mic is in the way. That one's upside down, but I can rotate it later. Lord. What can I do with this light? Does it add anything? Oh my god. It adds a lot. Way too much is what it does. Even with a diffuser on. I dropped it. Thankfully that was only the height of the monitor it fell. I thought I balanced it perfectly. That doesn't do shit, does it? Why does it matter? Who cares? Okay. Boom. No one's here to see it anyways. That's the fucking beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. No one's here to see it. No one's here. Alright, little bud. I need you. Go back over here and chill. While I sort everything else out. And also check on one. What was I about to check on? Oh yeah. My brain just collapses, honestly. Yikes. Anyways. Está bem. Buffeting. Sure. Anyways. Meanwhile, YouTube does nothing for me. Anyways. Right. The pictures. I need to send them to myself. So, boom, 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 boom. There were 4 of them. I need to organize my table situation better than this. It's really just the microphone cable that's kind of going across, just because I don't do anything with it that much anymore. I normally just store it away. There's not like a real permanent setup in the way. Alright, now I have to... This one's upside down. That one's rotated 90 degrees. I mean, it did it flawlessly. Just flawlessly. Flawless maneuvers by the camera. I don't think any one of these was taken right side up. Nope. Come on. Ow. Ow. Oh, whatever. That's baffling, but whatever. Not a big deal. It sort of is a big deal, because you have to rotate. Hell. No, wait. Hold on, I can't do it like this, can I? Because those aren't the same dimensions then. I hate. Fine. Thanks, camera. You really helped. Keep it all dumb. Eh, where even are they? There they are. Yeah, because these ones, this is upside down, this is upside down, which were a complete different. Never mind, they aren't. No, now they're all upside down. I think maybe one of them's right side up by chance. Nope. Okay. Right. Objective number 2. The lighting is just terrible. Why? I need the thing that converts into PDF. What is it called? Adobe Scan or something? Adobe. No. Come on, Adobe Scan. Yes. All right, while we wait for that, this isn't gonna cut it. This really isn't gonna cut it. I don't think it's gonna do well with this because this is very fuzzy in real life. It's not just the camera doing it injustice, it's actually that fuzzy. It might get this stuff, but not this. I don't understand why the lighting was so bad. I literally shined the brightest light. Maybe that's actually the problem, it was too much. It blew it out, probably. Ah. No.
There's a distance between us.
Let's see how this does.
Hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting
Oh, that's terrible.
minutes for quite some
Hold on.
time now. Just to see you,
I'm not even gonna hold on. Look at that. Look how bad that is. Look at this.
and I've been
I don't think the camera's gonna even be able to pick it up. That's how bad it did. It did terribly. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to go over it with Sharpie or something. That was awful. To go over all of them with Sharpie just so the lines are not freaking awful. Ew. No, I don't even need that open anymore. For now. Not that either. No, it's all just awful. Oh man. I'll play the music in the background while I solve this little conundrum. I'm streaming, so I have to record it or something. This sucks. Streaming sucks.
Watching the world rise up in flames, seeking a light to guide the way. We gotta fight to save the day, counting on us to win the fray. Watching the world rise up in flames, seeking a light to guide the way. We gotta fight to save the day, counting on us to win the fray. Fighting the darkness all around, calling the soldiers, stand your ground. We are the chosen, we the true. Right into battle, we'll break through. Let's go.
Going for this stuff with Sharpie is also not very fun. Oh, yeah, it bleeds through. Yep. Okay. I forget this. Solution number the best. That's a number now. Is trace it digitally, which is not the ideal solution, not even close. But it's what you gotta do sometimes. And by that I mean all the time. There's just suffer through everything. So, get rid of this. Save this for now. New. Let's just go with that. That's standardized. Which one is missing? Is it this one? Okay. Yeah. Okay, good enough. Now you just stick them in there. You know what we do? Is that really the tool?
Everything's alright. Staring at the mirror, feeling safe and sound. Hiding underwater. Everything's alright. Staring at the mirror, slipping out of sight. Nothing's getting
That's a good start. For what it's worth.
losing touch. Where will we go? And since we keep closing our eyes, what do we know? But if we keep on losing,
What it really needs is a drawing tablet, which I have. It's not plugged in. And pulling it in is more painful than it sounds. They plug in the HDMI splitter. Which who knows what that'll do right now. The sad thing is, this is really not worth it.
When we collide, one look into your eyes, it's like I'm watching a beautiful sunrise. I bring out the shades, try to keep my heart tamed, anything from going insane. We're heading for the free fly. Your love falls over me now, boy, you bring the sunlight to my life. When we collide, one look into your eyes, it's like I'm watching a beautiful sunrise. I bring out the shades, try to keep my heart tamed, anything from going insane.
I don't know what benefit this has for me, really. Like, why do employers really... Like, what does this give them? Honestly. Well, I do have to have the obligation to. Show these stupid sketches.
When we collide, one look into your eyes is like I'm watching a beautiful sunrise. I bring out the shade.
Go through the hassle of digitizing them because I did them on paper. Like, what, why? Yeah, well, there's one of them. Oh, yeah. Sucks. I'll just group it together just so I know which one's done, which one isn't. Or which one goes with which. For some reason, I would want to know that in the future. I just don't understand it. What did they get out of this? I messed that up. As long as it looks like a sketch, that's all that matters. I'm going to do 1-to-1.
Take a deeper breath and give it time. You can walk the path among the lines. Always know that you'll be safe. I'll be here throughout your days. Come find me and we will play.
All the signs that you gave me, all the times that you saved me, I couldn't tell you were lying. I didn't think I was dying. All the signs that you gave me, all the times that you saved me, I couldn't tell you were lying. I didn't think I was dying. Even though I gave you all my trust, you turned around and said it's over, it's over. Back and tore me up into pieces. Now it's time to get back up on my feet. And even though I gave you all my trust, you turned around and said it's over, it's over. All the signs, all the signs. All the signs, all the signs. All the signs that you gave me.
I know I just said it doesn't have to be 1-to-1 like 3 minutes ago, but that just bothers me enough.
I didn't think I was dying. All the signs that you gave me, all the times that you saved me, times that you saved me,
When I say there's no point in not streaming, or there's, did I say before there's no point in streaming this, but there's also no point in not streaming it. Either way, no one's going to see me do it. I don't know if this is better or not than if I didn't stream it. Those are definitely not helping the that I'm not talking at all. It's not helping with any copyright issues at all. I think the music might be loud enough for it to activate that, honestly.
Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but
So it's probably not even pushing it to anyone. All 0 people who would want to watch this anyways. I understand it. That one's good. Maybe I just go with fuck it and just end the stream. Just keep working on this off stream because